General Secretary and President Tô Lâm attended the art program, Homeland in My Heart.
North Korea and China reaffirm commitment to strengthening bilateral ties.
Crackdown on online pirated books marks progress in protecting publications.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news. I'm Hoàng Yên, and here we go to first step of the show. On the evening of April 9th at Hogum Theater, Hanoi, General Secretary and President Tô Lâm just attended an art program, Homeland in My Heart, to celebrate the successful conclusion of the election of deputies to the 16th National Assembly and the People's Councils at two levels for the 2026-2031 time, and on the occasion of the first session of the 16th National Assembly.
The art program, Homeland in My Heart, is a harmonious blend of Vietnamese music and world-class excellence. This solemn musical performance expresses the strength of national unity, faith, and pride in the country's development in the new era. It reflects the unwavering loyalty of the People's Public Security Force to the party and the state, and expresses the affection of the Vietnamese people for their homeland. Not only does the program impress with its lyrical works showcasing the beauty of the homeland, cultural identity, and traditional values of the Vietnamese nation, but it also brings to the audience classical European melodies and the fiery rhythms of Latin America, reflecting the spirit, history, and soul of nations around the world.
On April 9th, the foreign ministers of North Korea and China just reaffirmed their commitment to deepening relations between Pyongyang and Beijing. They noted that bilateral ties have reached a new height following last year's summit between North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and the Chinese President Xi Jinping.
According to the Korean Central News Agency, the talks took place in Pyongyang during Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi's first visit to North Korea in more than 6 years. During the meeting, North Korean Foreign Minister Cho Sun-rae confirms that Pyongyang will further strengthen bilateral friendship based on shared ideology, in line with the interests and aspirations of both nations. For his part, Wang Yi reaffirmed China's firm commitment to maintaining and advancing its relationship with North Korea. Regardless of changes in the international landscape, China also expressed its readiness to work closely with North Korea to implement key agreements reached by senior leaders, enhance strategic cooperation, expand exchanges, and deliver greater benefits to both peoples while contributing to regional peace and development. The two sides also held in-depth discussions on current regional and international issues.
As talks under a ceasefire arrangement between the United States and Iran are set to begin later this weekend, leaders from both countries on April 9th just issued firm statements revealing differences in their negotiating objectives.
In his latest written message, Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei, stated that Iran does not seek conflict with the United States or Israel, but will defend its legitimate rights as a sovereign nation. He also declared that all fronts are one, in an apparent reference to the ongoing conflict in Lebanon. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump, in a series of social media posts, accused Iran of breaching the terms of the two-week ceasefire agreement, particularly by failing to reopen the strategic Strait of Hormuz to maritime traffic. He stressed that Iran has no authority to impose transit fees in the strait, and that such measures are not part of any agreement between the two sides. According to the plan, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance is scheduled to hold talks with Iranian officials in Islamabad, Pakistan. On April 11, U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, President Trump's son-in-law, are also expected to attend the negotiations.
Upcoming are some updated news.
The Ministry of Industry and Trade has proposed that, starting April 30, 2026, All unleaded gasoline be blended into E10 fuel for use in gasoline-powered vehicles nationwide. Under the proposal, the nationwide sale of E10 biofuel would be implemented 1 month earlier than previously planned. A pilot program for E10 RON 95, launched in August 2025, has shown positive results, with no negative feedback reported from consumers regarding fuel quality or engine performance. The ministry, along with key fuel distributors, is now working to resolve technical challenges and accelerate the nationwide rollout of E10 gasoline.
The 35th Vietnam International Trade Fair, Vietnam Expo 2026, has officially opened at the Vietnam Exhibition Center in Hanoi. The event brings together more than 420 businesses from 20 countries and territories, creating opportunities for Vietnamese enterprises to connect, cooperate, and expand export markets. Vietnam Expo is an annual economic event organized by the Ministry of Industry and Trade, under the direction of the government, in coordination with relevant ministries and agencies, with the theme, Smart Consumption, Sustainable Industry, Global Integration. Vietnam Expo 2026 focuses on high-value sectors such as supporting industries, textiles and garments, leather and footwear, hardware, industrial equipment, and smart consumer products.
The People's Committee of Tan My Ward has held a meeting to hand over the site for the groundbreaking of the Queen Lap LNG power plant project. Relevant parties agreed and signed a handover of approximately 15,000 square meters of land in the Bai Chua area, Tan Minh residential cluster. They also discussed and finalized plans to ensure security, fire prevention and control, healthcare, traffic management, environmental sanitation, and logistics for the groundbreaking ceremony. A field inspection was conducted to clearly define the boundaries of the site. Helping complete all necessary conditions for the project's groundbreaking is scheduled.
In recent days, a draft decrease on administrative sections in the fields of cybersecurity and personal data protection, proposed by the Ministry of Public Security and open for public feedback until March 26th, has drawn significant attention and debate on social media. Many book lovers and readers have shown particular interest in a proposal to impose fines up to 20 million dong for unauthorized digitization and online sharing of pirated books. More in the story today.
Along with the rapid growth of e-books, legal regulations on digital publishing are also being tightened. Newly issued laws and regulations strictly prohibit the distribution and commercial sale of pirated books in any form online, while increasing penalties for organizations and individuals who violate the rules. These measures not only protect the rights of authors and publishers, but also help build a healthy and transparent reading environment. As the legal framework is strengthened, readers have a more reliable basis to choose official, safe, and up-to-date sources of content. One advantage of reading books online is that it's free and you can choose topics you like. There are many books available on the internet, but it's difficult to control the quality of the content. As demand for online reading continues to rise, libraries are accelerating the digitization of materials not only as an inevitable trend, but also as a solution to provide readers with official and reliable sources of knowledge. This effort helps preserve valuable documents while expanding access to knowledge in a transparent and lawful manner. Addressing pirated books helps reaffirm the role of libraries in providing high-quality, official materials. More importantly, it protects readers' right to access verified and safe information. Digital transformation is creating new opportunities for knowledge to spread faster and more widely. However, a truly sustainable reading environment can only be achieved when intellectual property rights are respected and distribution channels are properly regulated. From tackling pirated book networks to promoting the digitization of valuable materials, These efforts are not only aimed at managing the publishing market, but also at preserving and respecting the value of every page in the digital era.
Now is the end of the show today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye for now.